solve for x in x minus 1 all over 2 plus x plus 3 all over 4 is equal to 1 over x minus 1. So how can we get the value of x? So the first step we need to do is to get the LCM of 2, 4 and x minus 1. The LCM of 2 and 4 is the LCM, and then we have the other one. So we have LCM is 4 multiplied by x minus 1 in bracket. So we need to multiply each term by the LCM. We have the first term, we have the other term, and the other term. Each we multiply by the LCM, which is 4 into bracket x minus 1. So we have x minus 1 all over 2. We multiply by 4 times x minus 1 into bracket. Again plus, we have the other term, which is x plus 3 all over 4. We multiply again by the LCM times 4 bracket x minus 1 is equal to, we have the other term 1 over x minus 1 again multiplied by the LCM 4 times x minus 1, and therefore we have values that will cancel out. So by 2 we have 2. So from that case we have x minus 1 into bracket, we multiply by we have 2, so we can put 2 in front, then we multiply by x minus 1, close the bracket, then plus the other one divided by 1 by 1, and therefore we have x plus 3 into bracket multiplied by x minus 1 into bracket will be equal to, so we have the other term x minus 1 and x minus 1 will cancel, and therefore we have 1 times 4, we get 4. So again we expand, here we expand, and if we are going to expand, we multiply whatever we have in the first bracket by what is in the second bracket. The same case we do with the other one. Now we have 2, and into bracket we have x multiplied by x times x, x squared, x times minus 1 we have minus x, minus 1 times x we have minus x, minus 1 times minus 1 we have plus 1, close the bracket, then plus, we do the same with the other one, multiply x times x, again x times minus 1, and the other one 3 times x, and again 3 times minus 1. So we have x times x, which is x squared, x times minus 1, we have minus x, 3 times x plus 3x, and then 3 times minus 1 minus 3. So everything is equal to 0. So here we have 2, then to bracket we have x squared minus x, that is minus 2x, then plus 1, close the bracket, then we have x squared minus x plus 3x, that is plus 2x, that is plus 2x, then minus 3, is equal to 4. So open the bracket here. We shall have 2x squared, then 2 times negative 2x minus 4x, then 2 times 1 plus 2, then plus x squared plus 2x minus 3 equal to 4. Therefore, we need to collect the like terms. We have 2x squared plus x squared, we get 3x squared. Then we have minus 4x plus 2x, we get minus 2x. Then we have 2 minus 3, we get minus 1 will be equal to 4. And therefore, in this case, we want to make the right hand side equal to 0, and therefore it's forming actually a quadratic equation. So we can subtract minus 4 on both sides. We subtract minus 4 on both sides, and therefore we shall get 3x squared minus 2x. So this will be minus 5 will be equal to 4 minus 4, 0. So now we have formed a quadratic equation, and therefore we need to solve the quadratic equation. So in this case, you can either decide to use factorization method. That's one method. You can also decide to use completing the square. You can also decide to use quadratic formula. Quadratic formula. Either of these can apply. Factorization method can apply to this, completing square method, and quadratic formula. But it will allow me to use the quadratic formula, whereby x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So in the equation that we have, which is 3x squared minus 2x minus 5 is equal to 0, a is 3, that's what we have, b is minus 2, and c is minus 5. So we substitute into the formula. So x will be equal to, we have minus, b is minus 2. Then plus or minus square root of b is minus 2, we square it. Then minus 4, a is, so we multiply by, a is 3, and then c is minus 5. Everything all over 2 times a is 3. This will be equal to minus 2 times minus 2, that is positive 2, then plus or minus square root of minus 2 squared is 4, then minus 4 times 3, that is minus 12, minus 12 times minus 5, that is plus 60, all over 2 times 3, we have 6. This will be equal to 2 plus or minus, therefore 4 plus 60, that is 64, all over 6. We end up getting 2 plus or minus square root of 64 is 8, then all over 6. So in this case, either, since we need two solutions, so the first solution of x will be 2 plus 8 over 6, which we get 10 over 6, which is the same as divided by 2, 5, divided by 2, 3, or 1 and 2/3. The other solution is x2. In this case will be 2. Now we take the minus 8 all over 6. This will be equal to 2 minus 8, that is minus 6 over 6. So divide by 6, 1 divided by 6, 1, we get minus 1. And therefore, the solution of x will be 1 and 2/3 or minus 1. So that's how we solve for x. Thank you.